أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. You're welcome to my presentation, my reminder, so my regular reminder. So there is no specific frequency, but it's just a function of availability of time for me. Today I'm just going to be looking at Solat, and this might take like one or two, more than one series per se. So, as everybody Muslim may be aware, there are 5 pillars of Islam, and one of the pillar of Islam is Salah. Salah is akin to a passport. Like if somebody wants to get a visa, you definitely need a passport. So that can actually be akin to that. If you're a Muslim and you need to get to Al-Jannah, you definitely need to have Salah in your kitty. If you don't have Salah, unfortunately, you are a loser. May Almighty Allah not make us to be a loser. Amen. So Salah is like all pillars of Islam are important, but Salah is a pillar that is compulsory for all Muslims. Like for example, Hajj might not be compulsory for all Muslims. Zakat might not be compulsory for all Muslims if you don't have the means. But for Salat, it's important for all Muslims. And basically, we are expected to be engaging in this ritual 5 times every day. 5 times every day. So I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of the five daily prayer, but I just want to emphasize the reason why we should take this pillar of Islam as important. As a parent, it's your responsibility to ensure that your ward, as soon as they are approaching 7 years of age, make sure they make their prayer. You take them to mosque when you go to mosque when you are 7. So it's your responsibility to do that. When they get to 10, you also need to continue to let them do that. If they don't do that, then they can be spanked. You can spank them. You can actually hit them. I'm not saying you should beat them mercilessly, but you have a responsibility towards that. And Salah, it's actually, we should be grateful to Allah for making it easy for some of us. Some term it not to be easy. So it's by Allah's grace and mercy that it makes it easy for people, for some of us. May Almighty Allah continue to make it easy for us. So basically, we are looking at people that can be exempted from Salah. For example, if you are a minor, I've given condition for minor. When they are 7, make sure they pray. When they are 10, make sure you spank them if they refuse to pray. If somebody is insane, is exempted from Salah during the period of insanity. Menstruating women are exempted from Salah. They are exempted from Salat. There is this wrong impression that when you are sick, you are exempted from Salat. No. If you are sick, even at the point of death, you have obligation to observe Solat. You cannot stop having Solat. You have to have Solat even in your sick bed. So this is calling on people when you have your relative or friend that is sick, make sure that they pray. They can pray lying down, they can pray while sleeping, sitting down. They are not exempted. In as much as they haven't lost their mental faculty, they have responsibility towards Solar. And the other thing is that most times we complain or we are making up these excuses. Okay, listen, my job doesn't allow me to have my Solar. This is far from being acceptable. It's not acceptable. You have to create time for your Solat. If you need to go to toilet, you create time to go to toilet. So why will you not create time to pray? It takes an average of 5 to 10 minutes to pray a Solat. And by the way, anywhere you can pray anywhere. It doesn't have to be, especially for you are traveling. You can pray on the road. If you're in the plane, you can pray. You're in the ferry, you can pray. So it's not an excuse because Solat have time. There is a starting time, there is the ending time. So you have to pray within those time. You can't pray to Solat before the time, and it is a sin to pray Solat after the time. So because there is a verse in the Quran which says that if you don't pray the Solat at its time, you are being cursed by Allah. You can imagine somebody that doesn't pray it at its time is being cursed. You can imagine somebody that doesn't pray Solat. May Almighty Allah make it easy for us. May Almighty Allah make Solat easy for us. May Almighty Allah not make us to put Solat at a level that we don't take it as priority. It's very important. We wake up in the morning by 5 a.m. to join the first bus to work, but we don't even have the ability to just pray our Fajr prayer before going out in the morning. The barakah of that day is lost. You get out of the house in the morning, you don't pray your Fajr. It's Zuhr time, you have excuse, I'm working, you don't pray. It's Asri time, you don't pray. You look for excuses. There is no excuses, unfortunately, my brothers and sisters. You have to pray your Salah. Nobody is exempted from it. People work, I work. I make a time to pray. And by the way, if you're a Muslim and if people in your company or where you work does not know that, okay, listen, where's that brother is going to pray? They don't know you to be, conscious person that prays, then there's a problem. And in most organizations, they have a prayer room. I think they call this is dedication room. There's a room that is usually dedicated for prayer for all faith, whether Muslim or Christian. So you can go in there and pray. So the employer recognizes that, and by the time if they know that you pray, you're a Muslim, they will encourage. They won't stop you for praying. In this environment, people take smoking break. They go out for 5 minutes to smoke in this part of the world. I don't know why a Muslim will not use that opportunity to also take 5-10 minutes off to pray. We call on Almighty Allah to accept this for me. If I've made any mistake, it's a mistake from Shaitan. If I've made any, may Almighty Allah overlook it for me, accept it as uja for me, and may Almighty Allah put barakah in it for me, and may Almighty Allah accept our prayer, accept our ibadah, accept our prayer, accept our ibadah. May Almighty Allah admit us to Al-Jannah Firdaus. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.